This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the move. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Sock checking back in. What's up, y'all? All right, baby. So we in April, getting ready to go into the summer vibes in Texas. You feel me? Right now it's spring. Everybody trying to get fit. Everybody working out, getting fit for the summer. Girls pulling out their short shorts. Guys pulling out their tank tops, stretchers. Y'all know how it is. Shit, I'm covering up for the summer, man. I'm covering up. I ain't got fit yet. You feel me? But I'm working. All right, baby. So we just gonna jump into the video today. Since we going into the summertime, summer vibes, you feel me? We're gonna talk about summertime in prison. In Texas prison, there's no AC. So when summertime come, you literally have to prepare for summer in Texas, you feel me? If you're an inmate, you gotta get ready. Cause summer ain't no regular thing in Texas. Texas heat get up to about 110, 113, 15 degrees in the middle of the summer. And without there being no AC and you being locked in a big old building or confinement, those heat indexes get up to 130 something degrees. So we call summer in Texas survival of the fitness, you feel me? Survival of the fitness mean if you ain't fit, you better get back fit. So every summer we all know it's time to get back fit and get your body trained for this heat, trained to endure non-stop heat for months straight. Your body has to train for that. Coming from a winter, you feel me? Your body has to get used to that. Your body has to adapt to that coming from the winter and fall and shit like that. Every motherfucking, every year is different, you feel me? You don't know what the heat is gonna bring. You don't know what Texas weather is gonna be like. So some years blazing hot, some years hot, just hot. But you don't have a year where it ain't no hot in Texas. It's always gonna be hot. You gotta learn how to adapt in prison because there's no AC. So when these coolers come around, the inmates we allowed to go get water, you feel me? But these coolers run out so quick of water. Usually when they come in, everybody's so drained and thirsty and shit. If I remember right, they refill the ice one time a day. So I'm just kind of giving y'all a concept of how they keep us hydrated during summertime in prison. That's the only relief you got of some kind of, that's the only relief you got of some kind of hydration down there. You got to remember, that's for everybody. When I say everybody, you got people that's 60 in here. You got people that's 20 in here. I mean, the younger guys are, you know, usually don't have too many issues as long as they get them some water in, they keep moving. You know, we play rec, we stay active during the summertime. The guys that have trouble all the time in the summertime are the older fellas, you feel me? That's why I say this is how they clear out the prison too during the summertime. So let's just say it's hot one day and you got an older fella complaining, hey, I can't take this heat because it gets really, really hot. And some people can take it, some people can't. It just depends on what you're going through or what your body is going through at the time. But you got to remember, there's no AC down here, and you have so many people that complain about the heat that it's normal to the officers down there to complain about the heat. Usually, so this is what happens usually. An older fella will be complaining about the heat. One or two things. They'll either take his word and be like, okay, something's going on, or 9 times out of 10, they'll just write him off like the rest of the people. But it's a lot of guys down there that end up complaining about the heat that's older, and the next day you'll find them dead in their cell. Damn, you hear about an old man that was complaining yesterday about the heat and shit? Man, that's fucked up, man. They didn't do nothing for him, and they found him dead in his cell this morning. That type of shit. In Texas, the heat kills so many inmates. I'm not making this shit up. You can go Google it, see the information for yourself. Like I said, the only thing they give you is a cooler, but it's survival of the fitness when it comes to that cooler. They just throw it in there. You got 100 people in there. So if you ain't built like that, you might not get no water, you feel me? Or, you know, if you just neutron and you kind of trying to do your time, you don't want no trouble and shit. You don't want to be arguing and fighting behind no motherfucking water, no cooler, that type of shit. So you kind of stay out your way, you know? Stay out the way. You got 4 dogs in the cage and you bring 1 plate in there. Them 4 dogs gonna fight over that motherfucking plate, you feel me? Same thing with a cooler, man. You're gonna have somebody that think they run this shit or they're entitled to more than everybody else. You always gonna have that. Anytime there's no structure, you just throw some shit in there. You feel me? And I said all that to say because the ice goes quick. You'll have, I was guilty too. I'm not gonna sit here and stunt. You'll have guys that go in the cooler, pull the lid up, and get ice because you don't get ice all the time in prison. Ice is rare, you feel me? You don't never see ice unless it's summertime. So you have guys scooping ice, trying to keep their sodas cold. You have guys keeping their Kool-Aid cold, all kinds of shit, which is very inconsiderate for the other inmates, I agree. But that's just the prison life, you feel me? Only the strong survive. If you built like that, you're allowed to get ice. If you not, you better not touch this motherfucking cooler. Surviving the summer in Texas prison is hell. It's tough. You shoot down there, you get down there in the middle of the summer, and you don't have nothing, no fan, no nothing. You have a hard time until you get that motherfucking fan, some AC or something. You get down there and you indigent and don't have no money, can't buy a phone. Can't buy a fan or nothing. TDC will issue you a fan if you fill out the right paperwork. It might take a while, some months, but they will give you a fan. Most people know before the summer come to go ahead and start filling out for them motherfucking fans. It's called an indigent fan. But if you have money on your books, they don't issue you no fan. You can't get no fan if you got money on your books, you feel me? Fan is mandatory. Everybody will tell you in Texas prison, a fan is mandatory. That's the first thing you're gonna buy, your fan and your radio, straight up. Same thing with turning out in the field. So in the summertime, June, May, you still have to turn out and work. Just imagine working all day in the sun and then coming back to the wing and it's hotter than it is outside. Hotter than it is outside, meaning you was just in 105, 106 degree weather. As soon as you get back to your wing or your pod, now it's like 114, 115. I just remember days of just coming in. I'm already exhausted and tired, thirsted in a bitch, dusted in a bitch, and just coming in, just laying out. They have all kinds of signs and warnings they start putting out in the summertime too that's how I learned about, like, if you in the heat and you don't see no sweat or something coming, they teach you all that because it's called, I forgot, it's called something, something, I don't know, something. It's like when your body don't make sweat, that means you got a serious problem. If it's hot as hell outside and you not sweating, no kind of, that's when you know you got a serious problem. You probably finna go into a stroke, shit like that, you feel me? But yeah, I used to learn all that shit, man, down there. You got to. That's called preparing for the summer or studying, getting ready for the summer. Summer ain't no joke. Every summer, somebody is missing. When I say every summer somebody is missing, that means somebody has died. Somebody's not with us anymore. But you already know, when it's summertime coming, you got 3-4 months of hell to go through. If you survive, more power to you, feel me? Only the strong survive, though. With that being said, much love, much respect. It's your boy, Sock, signing off.